What was that noise? You loop it, Sony. Push the loop button and then it loops the intro. We'll get going here. There it is. And we're back. What's going on, everybody? Stubbs here from Retro Handhelds .gg. We're back at it here on Monday. I'm in Central Oregon in Sun River here on vacation with my family, so I'm bunked down in the basement right now. There have been deer just passing by the window all day long, so you may see some deer and some baby deer and fawns walking around behind me here out in the woods, out yonder. We're here today with Mr. Rob the Retro Tech Dad, as always, and Ban and Andrew. What's up, guys?
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Peace. Hope you're all having an awesome Monday. We got a big show today, so no unboxings. We're just going to stick to the news and the various shenanigans we get into, because freaking RAM companies are getting sued this week. AYANEO had a super limited quantity of what looks like an awesome new handheld that people want now, and they can't buy them, so we're going to talk about that. And then also, Anbernic is making a new handheld. That got lost in the shuffle a bit lately. So the 55G1 is coming, and that we have a video to show you on that, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So we're gonna dive into it. How's everybody
nice to
doing?
see things picking up again in terms of the news front, at least in our niche, which is awesome. You know.
Yeah, abso-freaking.
Yeah, some good, some bad. You know.
Yeah.
A little bit in between too. You know. It's all right.
God, man, I was reading about this afternoon. I've been reading about this whole Micron thing. So, state of California, federal lawsuit against Micron, Samsung, and SK Hynix. Basically, they make almost all the world's supply of dynamic random access memory. And yeah, because of that, the allegation is there's been collusion there amongst them to fix prices, so we get crazy expensive RAM. Starting back from like 2022, this whole evil thing started apparently. What do you guys think about this? What's the thought? Could be good news.
I'm curious to see what will come of this. You know, I don't know if it will help in any way. Honestly, I don't know if they're going to end up actually finding anything. You know,
yeah, because it's class action, right? So it's we'll see.
Is it a boo-boo, slap on the wrist, they settle? You know, things like that.
I mean, it's really cool to see it happening. I mean, I'm glad somebody's just saying, "Hey, we know what you guys are doing. We don't like it. It's making the world a difficult place. Please stop being buttholes and let's get these prices back down and somewhat normal."
We won't see anything from this for
that's the other problem.
At least a year.
Yeah.
Litigation, let alone with even with class actions, they can take forever. And then you're coming after three of the largest companies, just like total large companies, not just for RAM. There's plenty of money for them to spend to fight this off.
Do you think that some of these companies who are getting screwed over by the price increases, do you think that they're gonna hop in and be like, "Hey, we want to put our name in the ring"?
I think a lot of smaller companies that maybe don't have quite the same bargaining power as some of the bigger companies in terms of locking in, you know, RAM at a certain price and things like that, probably will want to step in on this. You know. Because, I mean, it hurts their business as well. They can't move as much product because they can't price it as competitively as before.
Right.
I mean, we're seeing this across the space, obviously. I mean, you know, hardware that should be a certain price is now double the price because of all this.
Shaking my dang head, Rob.
I know.
Ah, boy.
I think they claim it started in 22 because Micron didn't leave the consumer industry until this year or late last year.
But they were planning on it. Is that the case?
I don't. Maybe the plan all along was just for the three of them to hike prices, and then Micron saw the opportunity with OpenAI and said, and I'm assuming NVIDIA, and said, "Psych, y'all, I'm out."
Yep. Well, in the meantime, everyone's still bleeding, and every company we know is raising their prices, including AYN and also TrimUI. Randomly.
Yeah, the TrimUI stories. I don't even know what to make of that.
We'll chat about that too in a few.
For sure.
But yeah, this is just 700% increase. 700% price increase.
Look at that chart.
Yeah, that's cursed. That's like when the GameStop
so tough,
stocks went crazy. Remember that? That's what it looks like.
I used one of these charts for my MSI laptop video, and it was like that was only that specific type of memory, which wasn't as bad. Depending on what type of memory you're looking at, the increases could be even worse. And then you also mix in storage too. It's just insane.
What
that was DDR5. I was just following. Joe wrote an article back about the Google whatever they had that was supposed to reduce.
Oh yeah, which as we can tell, nothing came of it basically.
It dropped for a minute and then it went right back up again. And now it's more expensive than what it was.
Good times, man. Good freaking times. Oh, I hope it's class action.
This is just the RAM storage. The RAM story. This is not even. We're also forgetting about storage as well. Storage has been impacted heavily by this.
Oh yeah,
and also going up exponentially. So it's another factor in all of this.
Which some of these companies have a hand. I think all three have a hand in storage as well. So
yes, they do. Yep.
It's all a giant
to flash storage. That's the problem. Yeah.
Crazy conspiracy here, and that's why
that's wild. The 1 terabyte Thor is going to cost more than I actually paid for my Legion Go S 32 gigabyte 1 terabyte Z1E configuration. That's insane.
Yep, that's the biggest price increase of the whole bunch, right? $30 on that one.
Yeah.
That is nuts. All right. Well, we hope the class action helps, even if just a little bit. Just raising awareness of this, and I hope some companies step in and really just put the pressure on, because this is not profitable.
That's where the Chinese companies are coming into factor. They're not quite there yet in terms of the high performance RAM, but I know Apple has actually asked the government to allow them to source Chinese RAM for their devices because they're trying to fight the pricing as well. And apparently Micron's also been saying that Apple's at fault for this too. And it's just hilarious because everybody's pointing fingers at each other, and it's all just like a whole big mess over there. I actually am really curious to see what the findings will be in terms of was there actually some type of manipulation there with the market.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Both of those companies are worth literally billions and almost trillions of dollars.
And they just had their most profitable quarters yet. And they locked in those prices too for the next 5 years. So it's really interesting to see what happens.
Spider-Man meme.
Right.
It's classic.
No you. Man, yeah. Oh, the only ones making money are these companies.
Oh yeah, because even Lenovo is like, just be prepared. It's going to be really expensive for the next few years. It's like. They want us to be used to this, They want us to get accustomed to paying more, so that when we finally do get accustomed to it, suddenly those prices never come back down, right?
Lenovo makes no sense as well. I don't get it. We talk about this every week. I just don't get it. Yeah, they don't want to make handhelds anymore. I don't know what. They don't want people to buy them anymore.
I remember that. I do remember that. Yeah, because RAM was getting so cheap. It was getting to be like, we've never seen storage and RAM to that point where how cheap it was getting. And I was like, this is great. But
yeah, all-time low.
Yeah. Not to mention the exorbitant GPU prices that have only gotten worse, that were already bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think I saw Fox very soon about it, 6700 XP or something on Walmart for $500 and just, Or am I better now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just the auto noise thing turned on.
Oh.
Okay, so Rg55G1. We actually got a video of this. So quick preview if you want to see it in action. It looks very much like a Retroid.
I can't. Every time I see this thing, I have to like take a double look at it because I'm like, what? I have this handheld already. Oh, what is happening?
I will say that when they show it from the front, like dead on, it looks a lot like a Pocket S, like the AYANEO Pocket S. But
what's interesting is the face buttons also are very different for Anbernic. They don't look like that injection molding type of button that they use typically.
Yeah, which is interesting.
Yeah, because like those look like they're
again.
painted on. Yeah, the letters look like they're painted on. We got, what is that, the RG557 D-pad?
Dude, I see components. I see some components here from the Vita Pro, that D-pad, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's where it was used as well. Yep. It's just, they pull it out of their parts bin. I mean, it looks nice, though. I mean, I'm not going to, it looks, there's nothing wrong with the way it looks.
Andrew, what are your thoughts on this one?
I still want to know the chip.
I
love how they had another video and they still don't tell us what the chip is and the specs, full specs and things like that,
Yeah.
Like that leak notwithstanding, or the Geekbench leak from last week, notwithstanding, like I just want to know, like, quit screwing around. Like, part of me thinks that Anbernic held off on really pushing this too much because of Retroid and AYANEO and TrimUI last week.
Yeah.
So maybe they're waiting till this week, but then again, it's Monday, and today would have been the day for them to kick off the week with something.
Right. We always get news drops on Mondays, which is why, we kind of put the show together a little more last minute on the Monday episodes, because it's like stuff always drops, but we didn't get anything today. So
it's funny for this, at least how it's been in 2026, they've definitely slowed down how they roll out devices, which I mean, believe me, I much prefer that. I think that's much better to do it that way. Because it just used to be crazy, like just back to back with new devices. So at least they're letting these devices breathe a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some you question why were they made to begin with, but that's neither here nor there, I guess.
I am interested in this one though. I mean, the more I see it,
fun.
new frontiers on this. Testing the performance on it. The ergonomics look potentially bad, but beyond that, I mean,
the big thing though is Anbernic's got Snapdragon.
They do have Snapdragon. That's the biggest part of this whole thing.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
And so glass front, okay. I'm hoping the trend goes away, but okay, we got that here. Nice looking screen. Awesome chipset inside. So this is one I'm looking forward to the unit coming in and doing a stream on and looking deeper, man. This is
same
something we should be getting, I don't know, probably mid-July if I had to guess. Right around when we get the RP Nova unit, actually. So it'll be another back-to-back, I think, Anbernic Retroid release month.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm looking in chat at a couple of people who are taking a guess at pricing, somewhere between, some people are saying 100, some people are saying 200.
250. I think it's going to be higher.
If
I
it's
don't think
over
it's gonna be that
200, over 200 is going to be a tough sell for them.
So
I know it will, but I don't know.
Right now, there's one technical price gap for Anbernic, and that's the $150 to about $200 range. And so that's kind of where my guess is this is going to fall, because I can't see it being priced the same as the RG Vita Pro.
Well, how much RAM are we talking, though? That's the thing.
So in the Geekbench release, it was listing 3.4 gigs, which more than likely is
It's
a
4
4
gigs.
gig system.
With a little bit of system shared usage or something like that. That's
My
What
my
worries
guess
me is
is
it does say a
170.
new frontier. So, sorry, Ben.
Oh, you're
it
good.
literally does. The low RAM would be concerning. 4 gigabytes in this would be a little concerning. It's doable, yeah, but Play Store is not going to be amazing having that extra overhead. So 200, okay, I think it can't go over 200 then. If 4 gigs of RAM, no way.
No. My guess is probably in the like 170 to 180 range.
Okay,
'Cause-
we could do 180. For 4 gigs at 180 is we've seen that before.
Yeah. Because I mean the Geekbench scores at telling us it's something similar to a Snapdragon 4 Gen 2. I mean,
Which we know that leaked benchmark is legit. Like, we know that's the chip.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Anbernic. Like, you're not fooling anybody.
like I saw this in conversation as well, but it could technically also be another
We
one
zoom
of
in, Sony.
Qualcomm's rebranded chips
Yeah.
that uses the same core layout, which
That's what I'm
If you-
thinking too. Yeah.
if you
There
guys
you go.
didn't know, I could be wrong, but from what a lot of people have been saying, the Snapdragon G1 Gen 2
Yep.
RP Classic has a pretty similar setup.
Yep. And that's probably the chip. That's probably where it gets its G1 name from.
So
Hey, wait a minute. We have someone who I'm guessing might be an Anbernic employee or rep who's in chat right now. We are pricing this at $139.99, planned to release late July. Do you are you affiliated with the company then? Or where are you getting your information from? That'd be a very sweet price point if you can hit 140.
I don't know where I've seen that before, but if it can get that low, that'd be great. But I don't think we're gonna see that.
Maybe that's the base price. There, Derek mentioned the same thing. 140 base before upgrades and shipping. And maybe
Yeah.
multiple SKUs like the 450 or what was the last one? The V, the big chunker.
The 407 477V.
477V.
That's like $250.
Man, I hope that if that's a leak in chat right there, I hope that's right. 140 would be freaking sweet. That'd be perfect.
What's interesting is if we go back to that benchmark, the board also can give us a clue in terms of what it's using. Because Qualcomm has got code names for the boards that are used.
Rob, I need you to figure this out.
I mean, that's the goal.
Find us
If
the
you have-
answers.
If you have any questions, make sure to ask Romm. That's
Email
my tech
Rob
tip.
at
No,
retrotechdad.com.
That's my tech tip.
Yes, that was his tech tip. Laziest tech tip ever.
Hey,
Oh,
we're-
okay. I think this might be an Anbernic employee in chat. 4 gigabytes RAM, yes. Okay. Wow.
Is there a
Alright.
6 or an 8 gigabyte version?
Yeah, is there? Are we getting a 6 or 8 or other SKUs? Any other options?
Rg55G1 Pro.
Maybe.
The other question that I have is, it's been what, a month since we learned about it? 2 weeks since we learned about this, and they're not releasing till late July?
That's what I was saying. They've really slowed down their release process here.
But
Yeah.
why? Why not just hold it until like 3 weeks before, and then hit us every Monday and Friday with the cowboy music?
like,
until
That's what
release
we
day.
want to know. We want to know, where do we find this cowboy
Because
music?
we get more cowboy music. More time, more
It's
cowboy
like
music.
Pavlov's dog. We hear the cowboy music, your wallet comes out.
And
You're like, all
suddenly,
right,
all of a sudden, you've made a purchase.
you don't know how you hear
Well,
the
money's just missing from my account.
Hey, where'd that money go?
I don't know what happened.
That's why I always have to be very careful when I start watching an Anbernic video.
His wallet's
know.
already opening when he clicks on the link.
Yeah. I already have the credit card info pre-filled.
Well, I mean, Chrome does that for you anyways.
See,
So
there
does
you go.
Anbernic.
Well, I don't know that we're getting much more answers out of this potential employee here in chat, but stay tuned. And it was good chatting with
Don't try.
Don't try it.
1794. Okay. All right. Thank you for chatting. And let's go ahead and talk about the next old thing here. What do we got, Sony? Oh yes, this has been a whole thing.
Oh,
so
no.
AYANEO, so they made this handheld and it looks freaking sweet. Okay, the Pocket Micro 2, and they have this awesome GameCube colorway. A lot of improvements. It's using a Snapdragon 865, and people weren't rushing out to get it in the mornings. Like, we have some time, right? I was going to pick one up. I'm like, okay, we got some time. This is what I'm kind of excited
have an
for.
opportunity to even look at the website.
Yeah, and you go there, and it was sold out within minutes. They had 110 units total for this run, which is crazy because I guess they're gauging interest, and it was very popular in the domestic market, and so shipping globally, they had very limited units for the global market. So they have this new poll out. I believe it's on their Discord saying, hey, if a bunch of people sign up for this, we can kind of meet that minimum requirement to make another production batch. So if you're interested in this, everybody, go ahead and sign up. I think it's in their Discord. Andrew, is that right?
No, you just go to their
go to their website, yeah.
Go to the website. Okay, cool.
Yep.
And that little pop up in the bottom right of the page.
You'll also get a
Even
$20
easier.
coupon off of $500 if you care.
Hey, that's like 4%.
Yeah, this is one that was actually really well hyped, and I thought they were doing some improvements here and doing a good job on this run. But then this at the last mile here, we kind of fell on our face and only had just limited units. So it's not a bad thing that they sold out right away. So it tells you that people were hyped for it, but near impossible for any of us to get one.
Didn't they do a full stream about this device too?
They did 4
Almost
hours.
4 hours.
So there's the problem. You're hyping up a product and then can't deliver on selling that product. And this is not the first time. This is just the more public. It's very obvious what happened here. And it's like, how is a company making 1,000 units and remaining profitable? I don't understand it. There's R&D, there's design research that has to go into all this. And I'm like, there's no way they're making money doing this, selling 1,000 units here and there. Like, it just makes no sense.
Apparently people were in the RH Discord buying them up. So our own people are part of the problem too here. But I'm glad that they got units, I'm glad people who wanted one got one, but it was a very limited select amount of people. It does look nice.
So I know that everybody's whatever. I don't care anymore. They never said that it was a limited run. They never said that once we're out, we're out.
That's true, yes.
They never said anything about limited, supply constraints because it started. We didn't find out anything about the sales figures and the sales numbers until after the backlash started in their Discord. Not
From
like
a random
on RE.
employee in Discord.
And there was, I heard about that. There was kind of like a meltdown in their Discord over the last few days.
I mean, what else is new?
Yeah, well, they brought Zoo. They mentioned Zoo as part of this whole thing. I saw that, and I was like, "What?" And then Zoo responded, and he's like, "Hey, yep, that's me. I'm here." It was very interesting. They're like, "It's all Zoo's fault that this is all happening."
Yeah, there were a couple of people in
Personally, his fault.
Yeah, there were a couple of people in the Discord that were saying, "Well, you got what you wanted, but I don't quite think this is what Zoo was trying to say."
There's that rep who was going off. What was his name? John
Nee.
Yeah. There he is. Yeah. Yeah. So he's trying to explain what's going on. And okay, this makes some sense. But there always seems to be some drama attached. And it's like, It's exhausting to even talk about the drama with AYANEO anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
Wow, that's wild. Someone in chat said that they even advertised early bird versus regular price.
Oh
They
yeah,
did.
that was the other thing too. I forgot about that.
So
I just
My-
want to go buy one of these. I hope Agnes could get units on the next run.
if
If
they
there's a
on
next
AliExpress
run.
for
If
like
there's a next run,
$600.
Yeah, they have already gone up on AliExpress. You can order them for about $400 to $500 if
No, I'm
that's
good.
what you really want.
No,
Oh.
no.
Again, my biggest issue was just the fact that they never once said like it was going to be a limited run as a whole, because they did only make 1,000 units of these for both the domestic and international market. But despite that, they never warned everybody that that was going to be the situation.
That's
Right.
not
It was.
true, Dead Fred.
It was.
You can't get the KTR2.
It's tough to get the KTR too. Yeah.
Is that actually a thing? Is that shipping?
It is. There are a few people in the RH Discord that have them.
Wow.
Hey,
That's
there you
impressive.
go. I still want to pick one of those up.
Yeah.
They canceled my order both times I ordered that thing.
So the Micro 2, I'm looking at a listing. The 8 gig, the purple 8 gig 256, which is the only config you can get the purple in, is $528.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. The
Yeah,
the 6 128 black is $408.
No, thank you for now.
Yeah. It's just a bit expensive now if you want to get one, third party. But
Let me check
the
this
only-
listing out.
Yeah, all the people who bought
Just
it
the link.
domestically are now reselling it on AliExpress.
So if you really want one,
What a
but
business.
I can't. Oh, don't pay $528 for
No,
this.
it's not
You can
worth
get the
that.
Pocket S Mini for less.
Yeah, get the Pocket Air Mini.
No, Pocket S Mini.
Pocket S Mini.
With the,
You could
With
get
the G3X Gen 2.
I know. I'm like, if you really want to save money, get the Pocket Air Mini. You still play some PS2. You can do a little. You can do some stuff. You can do something.
Something.
Yeah. Apparently, the only warning that anybody ever got that it was going to be a limited run was during the live stream, which for a lot of people, that's kind of hard to pick up on when it's all being translated, live.
I was sleeping. Was it actually translated this time?
It was
The last
translated.
live stream, they didn't do it.
This one was translated, and some people, I was talking to a few people in the RH Discord at least, and when they heard that line come through, they almost thought it was just like almost a mistranslation or a throwaway line. They didn't actually believe that it was going to be truly limited like it was.
Really?
And that's just the opinion of people that I've talked to in Discord, but if people who know handhelds are feeling that way about something in the moment, a lot of people were probably thinking the same thing.
Yeah, man. I just want to have a regular old AYANEO launch. Remember, we used to have those back in the day. We had a couple of those. There were some good ones. It's been tough this year and last year. But until the next AYANEO release, want to hear your thoughts. All right.
Hopefully,
What a
Hopefully the-
wild week for AYANEO.
yeah.
Yes,
Hopefully
sir.
the next handheld they release, they could do like a pre-order on their website to get the interest of the audience instead.
See, Ben, stop. That makes too much
No.
If I was talking
Making
to
too
someone,
much sense.
see, I make too much sense. That's a problem. I get it.
The problem with AYANEO is either they do pre-orders and then you wait a year to get the product, or they make 100 units available to international audience and then you're still waiting a year for the product because they got to make the next batch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't understand. If other companies can figure it out, AYANEO surely can,
They actually have the next two available. Dead Fred says 5,000 for that one. But
No, I'm good.
all right, until the next time we talk about AYANEO, then let's talk about TrimUI. Brick Hammer. So the Pro U, this one had a giant price increase. Now it's retailing at some places for up to $300 apparently. what do you guys know about this? What why?
I know.
That was the best response you
All-
could possibly get.
All I know is that a bunch of people tried ordering it like at its initial like original price of like $159.99. Some people even used the discount to get it down to $136. But after the price hikes came around, they were suddenly getting emails of, "Hey, you need to pay $50 to $70 extra if you actually want to get the handheld."
Yeah.
Little whoopsies there.
I got that email. I forgot about that. I need to respond to that.
You probably could cancel it at that price. It at the higher $200+ price that they're going to be getting for some people, it becomes a much harder recommendation. It's even if you are someone that enjoys TrimUI handhelds.
Yeah,
And Go Game Geek sent a listing or notice saying the listing is wrong.
yeah, they messed up. They messed
Nobody
up.
knows what the hell
They never
happened.
sold. Yeah, they never should have sold it for that price.
Like, there's a lot of speculation and like murmurs about or within the community about what actually happened, but I don't think anybody actually knows.
Like nobody knows. It's just it was
the
mispriced.
price, right? I think it was just mispriced. It might have at one
Yeah.
point in time when we learned about the Brick Pro U, like 4 months ago or 6 months ago, whatever it was probably going to be 150. And then guess what? RAM prices.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the new thing now. We just blame it on the RAM prices for everything.
Yeah, but it also my favorite
So here's an
part.
apology.
So
Yeah, that's
look,
the email that I got. I just screenshot
Yeah.
put in there.
there has to be a point in time where a company says and looks at the market and says, "Why are we even bothering?" I mean, why are they
What do you think
bothering at this price
Lenovo
point?
is doing?
Yeah, they priced themselves out of the market on purpose.
Yeah, that's what they're seeing. Is they're going to get the people who are going to buy and spend that extra
No
money
matter what, yeah.
because it's a Lenovo handheld or it's a TrimUI handheld, whatever. And then once they're done, once they're out of stock, that's it.
I just
get
I
the
don't
Brick
see a
Pro?
world where someone's buying this for the 250 or whatever compared to what's out there as other options, you know?
The other problem with this, and you could also apply this to the Pocket Micro too, even though people want that a lot more than the TrimUI, is Retroid just decimated everybody.
Right, with the Nova, which is
Yeah. Like,
everybody's done. Everybody's done.
Yeah, the Nova basically killed anything that's a 4.3 device in
Yeah,
that
I
price
mean,
bracket.
No, I mean just right now, in terms of any new handhelds, Retroid just dominated it all. Like nobody cares anymore about. I mean, the people who care, there are people
Sure.
who care, but it's not the same as it was before the Nova was announced.
100%, yeah. Because Nova, you got that OLED screen, 4x3. I mean, Retroid's track record. I mean, this one, hook, line, and sinker. They released it for a fair price. It's not like a crazy, amazing price, but it's priced fairly for what's going on in the market. And yeah, I mean, there's no new news this week, huge news on it, other than the sales, it looks like, did very well for them. It's been very popular. We have a review unit showing up. It's shipping, I think, July 15th, so we should see it end third week of July, maybe. So we'll look at content on that and see what our thoughts are. But yeah, man, this thing looks like a slam dunk so far.
And it's cheaper than a brick hammer.
And it's cheaper. Mm-hmm. And no touchscreen, I guess, either for the Pro U.
So that there was some. Apparently, that's not true. Someone somewhere in the RH Discord in the upcoming channel got an email saying that's not true and that it does have the Pro U has a touchscreen.
Pro ham.
Derek, are you guys going to glaze over the fact they sent 2 emails using CC instead of BCC to hundreds of people? Which
Didn't know that was a thing. Not glazing over anything.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say I can't.
Can you
glaze
expand
it, I
on
didn't
that?
know. Yeah.
a little bit on that? That's interesting. We've seen that happen a number of times, like for review units and stuff.
Which store was it?
It's been nuts. Was it like
That
a Go
happens
Game
a lot
Geek?
with those companies.
They do that, yeah.
TrimUI was the one that did that, where they were reaching out to people for units. They sent that to everybody.
They send it to like everybody. Everyone's on the CC line.
So I responded to all the CCers.
Yeah, I've done that too. I'm just like, hey, what's up? What's going on? You have like Austin Evans on there and Linus and like everybody.
Like, yo.
Just wasting
Oh,
everyone's
man.
time.
It's like one shitstorm to another shitstorm. It just never ends.
Nobody knows how technology works these days. Dream Protagonist, thanks for your super chat. Sad that no, because that makes sense, is said too much. Company CEOs are so out of touch. Every
They can
solid
be. They
argument
can be,
made
yeah.
by consumers is made a joke.
Like, don't get me wrong. I know why they made it. It's because they had to. They're too far along. It's a done deal. So they got to sell the product. They got to do something. But I'm just making more of a commentary saying, like, it's just, why bother? It's stupid.
So Go Game Geek is who did that CC when they were telling people about the price increase. You know, there was an attempt. Go Game Geek is who's sending our podcast units for the TrimUI Pro U. Okay. What are the names? So we got the Hammer Pro and then the Brick Pro U. Is that what they're calling it?
It's the Brick Hammer
Brick.
Oh, you.
She's
Pro.
a brick house. Pro
U.
U. There's two. There's the
Yes.
low and the
There's
high.
There's the low end. And
Then the low comes June 30th, tomorrow, and the high comes July 30th.
For some reason, I thought there were three because of how this naming scheme has gone. I thought there was a plastic Android one.
No.
Dang
no
it.
Plastic Android one.
That's
There's-
awful.
And there's no plastic Andrew one either.
I like how we got two comments in chat back to back. The Brick know you.
Got him.
Stubbs.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
the name is cursed, just like what the Wii U was for Nintendo.
That is one hell of a pull, sir.
So are you guys picking up the Pro? So that's the same old chipset, right? That we've seen, the A133P.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is just the brick with sticks.
Yep,
That's it.
that's it.
I mean, one complaint was that they're not even using the A523
Right.
from the TrimUI Smart Pro S.
What?
Also, again, that the A133P with the sticks. I mean,
What's the point?
I'm like, yeah, exactly. I'm like,
Matt Davis says Go Game Geek is helping people meet people. They're like a dating service for geeks. Oh no.
That's
might be the-
why it's in the name.
That might be
Let's
one of the best comments we've ever had on this podcast.
Let's talk about the Retroid Pocket Nova for a quick second, if we have that, Sony. The Nintenja. I like that name. Thanks for the super chat. Ordered a Retroid Nova GameCube 12 gigabyte. I have the 4x3 Dell 2007 FP monitor. Hell to the yes, with 1600 by 1200 resolution and soundbar. Will be awesome to connect to it and take on the go. Dude, those Dell monitors go hard. Remember those like late 2000 Dell monitors, 4x3? Those things were warriors.
Yeah, I actually picked one. I picked a 19-inch version not too long ago because I wanted like a good 4:3 monitor. But they're awesome, and then they have like the soundbar that actually like connects with it. It's pretty cool.
You know, I
stuff.
was so much happier to get a Dell monitor than a Dell laptop. You know, and the guy's like, dude, you're getting a Dell. If it's a monitor, I'm like, yeah, I am. Forever.
I mean, while we're on the Nova, what colors did everyone order, or if you ordered one?
Good question. I went 8 gig transparent purple.
Okay, Andrew, did you order one or no?
I went 12 gig.
Yeah, boy.
Rob, who the hell are you talking to?
Yeah, you should have known.
went
That's
12
true.
12 gig, 16-bit with DMG buttons.
Ooh. And I'm assuming banned. Did you get
I
one?
screwed up though.
Why'd you screw up?
Because I saw somebody do it, or I don't know if it was on Twitter or in the Discord. Somebody posted the GameCube with the clear transparent back, and that's what I want.
Ooh.
I didn't know that I wanted it until after I saw it.
Is it bad that I actually had a moment where I was like, I'm going to order every color they have of the face buttons just because I want to mess around with
Right,
all
it's only
sorts of crazy.
$5.
But I
for
did it. I
buttons.
held
I think Trihack
strong.
ordered like 50 buttons. He probably's got you covered.
Yeah, I was
Oh
gonna
my
say,
God.
just ask him. He's probably got some spares for you.
He's all set. So here's the other thing is that they're selling these sweet DMG buttons that they don't have. I don't think they have those buttons on any of the handhelds this
No,
time.
they don't.
Nope.
But you
They
can
don't.
just buy those as as extra custom buttons for the Nova, which is awesome. So I did pick up a set of those DMG red buttons to put in my Atomic Purple.
Yeah, I went with the ice blue set to go with the transparent purple, so I kind of get like my channel colors going.
There
I
you
saw
go.
no
someone
way.
mocked it up, and I was like, "Oh, that looks good."
Oh, that would look.
I've been looking at all the different
think about that.
combinations, and I'm like, "Ooh, some of these look amazing."
What about red? What about the red watermelon buttons with the purple shell?
Red with purple shell.
I think
didn't Band share a kind of cursed looking one that was like that?
was
I
that
did.
it?
So I shared a picture with you guys, and it was I think it was the transparent purple front with the transparent red back, and it just looked awful. I don't know why you need to put my face in front of it. I don't have anything to show you. It was
Well,
see
you
your
are
face.
talking.
terrible.
But we want to see your face.
No, you are
I know.
a human.
Unlike
Potentially.
Stubbs, who's like AI.
Well, I'm on the AI OBSBot camera today.
Good luck.
So we got $5 on each of these. So it was cheap. I actually went back and made a second order just to get the buttons and like the accessories.
Yeah.
You know, I
'Cause
skipped a screen
the
protector.
thing with this is they always they sell out very quickly, and then they never restock them. So it's like
Yeah.
We might as well
the
stock
devices
up.
are fine. Yeah, I'm like,
Well, and if you pre-order now, you get the You get a screen protector and you get the back plate for free.
you do, yes.
The Ergo, back
Which I
plate.
appreciate because I'm probably going to put the Ergo bump and leave it on there permanently.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nintendo. That's going to throw me every time. Thanks for the super chat. Prediction timeline for a dual screen Nova version. So
Oh yeah, we were talking about that. Yep.
I am hearing rumblings around the community, around some of the, I'm hearing rumblings of a Flip 3. So nothing official yet, but
Flip 3 with this as the bottom screen.
I'm hearing early rumblings of a Flip 3 being a thing.
I feel like I'm going to be very opposite from a lot of people on the Flip 3 because I don't want a dual screen clamshell. I liked the big single screen experience that the RP Flip 2 had.
So you're hoping that Retroid continues to do that style and then leave AYN to do the Thor style,
Yeah, that's my personal.
which I think is a good idea. I mean, give people the option to either go with one or the other.
Imagine though they had a way that you could have like, obviously they shouldn't do this, but you could have like a bottom screen, or you could order it without the bottom screen.
That'd be cool.
Don't give them ideas. We already have
The thing is, it would change the
bottoms?
whole device because let's say they are using mortgage screen on the bottom. I mean, that's a big screen, so that's going to be a big handheld.
Well, and it was a big mortgage. What was that? 30-year
It
fixed
was,
term?
but see, the good thing is we don't need to have the big mortgage.
We don't need to. We can just have the handheld. That's it.
Correct. It's
Maybe
less
a
than a
couple.
mortgage payment. Mm-hmm. But don't
So, yeah.
forgo your mortgage payment for one of these. Pay your mortgage
True.
first. That's very important.
Here's a cursed thought. What if they just did the single screen, but it was the mortgage screen on top?
I was gonna say that. I was like, what if they did a dual screen and it was two of the mortgage screens?
Double mortgage twist.
Double mortgage, yes.
Screen. Derek
Yes.
mentioned that too.
Double mortgage.
Rad, thanks for your super chat. Someone made a colorway tool for the Nova. It's pinned in the Nova chat in our
Oh,
Discord.
okay, so that's why I've been seeing so many great
Oh.
renders because that's kind of what sold me on my combination. I was like, ooh, I didn't even think of that. I can do that.
Yes, please. Okay. So, and if you want some buying advice, you got Zoo right there who's sharing his thoughts in his video up on our website and on our YouTube channel.
That's Drew reviews.
Drew reviews. There he is in the flesh.
I love when the captioning is wrong.
Man, I can't wait for this thing. 120 hertz AMOLED.
That black pre-production unit really looks like they took an Odin 2 and just squashed it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because like the plastic, right? Like that plastic very much is like Odin 2. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Which, as someone who adored the Odin 2, that is not a bad thing.
I'm excited for this screen. It's going to be fun to mess around with this.
Yeah,
You know what,
everyone can sell their 476Hs now.
One thing I'm not excited for is AYN, the sister company of Retroid. Their Odin 3, Thor, and the Portal 2 are getting a price increase now. On this Thursday, July 2nd at like
I thought it
10
was
p.m.
Friday.
Eastern. Yeah, it's Friday, depending what time zone, I suppose. But Russ put up a thing. It's specifically, I think it's 10 p.m. Eastern Thursday.
Yeah, BJT time. Yeah.
So again, they're having to raise prices. The biggest, $10 across the board. Not horrible, but the Thor Max, if you wanted that, that's up an extra $30 now if you want to get that 1 terabyte config.
The sad thing is how many of these have happened already?
It's like what, the fourth?
Yeah,
I'm like, I feel like what they're doing is they're just creeping it up because I mean they're trying to take the sting out of it, and give people an opportunity to buy in before it gets crazy.
No, it's because from what I understand of how these contracts whatever work, like they lock in a price. When they run out of that amount of screens or RAM or whatever, then they got to like make a new contract and it's a new price. So that's probably when they announce the price increase. Okay, this next run, of memory is going to cost us this much. So we're going to have to charge the consumer, this much for this next period, for this next batch.
Has AYN ever had to do batches this long after a device launch before?
No.
I didn't think so. I just was curious. I wasn't sure. Because they're still doing batches with the Odin also, the Odin 3.
Yeah, and I guess they're going to keep doing it because what are they on, batch 7?
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Batch 7 now? Yeah. There we go. Got VR Legs says when I'm getting my batch 7 order. I don't know. Did they mention shipping timeline for the next batch?
I'm sorry, I was just laughing at Dead Fred's comment in chat. Not to take away from this conversation.
Stubbs.
Dead Fred, did you guys see the R36S is getting a 35-cent price increase starting July 2nd? Oh no!
I just can't.
Buy them while they're hot.
I love chat. They're just on fire tonight.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
do we know when the shipping timeline is for the next batch? I'm assuming pretty soon, right? Because they're closing it up.
If they announce the prices for the next round, I'm guessing they're closing up batch 7, right?
Yeah.
So they're starting batch 8.
Yeah.
So they're probably shipping any time now.
Looks like Cyber Gaming says end of August.
Oh, we're gonna wait end of August for batch 7 now. No, they're a little backed up. Okay.
Oh, here we go. Yep. Batch 7
There
pre-order
you
shipping
go.
starts in August. Yep.
August. So what do we got now? So batch 6 is what's shipping mid-June.
Yeah, so those should be probably wrapped up already.
Yeah. And they're gearing up for the next. Okay. All right.
I mean, they're moving along. They're doing what they're.
They're
supposed
chugging
to be
through
doing.
that backlog. They're
Yeah.
making the handhelds. Rad says, let's not make that a thing, ban. Don't make it a thing.
I don't know what he's talking about.
The Ouya?
Yeah,
Is
let's
it the
not make
Ouya?
let's not make the Ouya a thing. But I think what he does want to make a thing is everyone to sell their 476H so he can get a Nova.
He's stepping off the train, huh?
He should.
Okay. Here's another thing.
We talked about this last week.
We did.
Yeah.
But so there's been some new things, a few new things to chat about. There's that whole crazy SteamOS competitor, like an alternative one that is pretty close in specs. They're calling it the Steamroller. I know we talked about that too last week, didn't we, Andrew?
No.
I don't know what the Steamroller is.
So
No,
the
we
Steam
didn't
the
talk about that.
Steamroller is a
Okay, good.
pre-built computer being put together by a company called Meta PCs.
Yep.
It's basically a small form factor, like I think it's micro ATX computer with a Ryzen 5 9600X, an RX 7600, 16 gigs of RAM, and they're putting it in a Johnsbow D32 case.
Awesome.
And it's being sold for about $1,200. I don't remember off the top of my head how much storage is in it, but
They're
those
doing
general spec,
32 gig. No, I think they're doing 16 gigs.
16 gigs of RAM. I don't know like the SSD storage size.
Let's pull it up. Can we, Sony? It's called this. I think it's
I'm
called
also
the
pretty
Steamroller.
sure that company is based out of Arizona because I occasionally
So-
get their ads and they're super cringy and yeah. So
Well-
that's a different one. That's something else. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't know what
Which
that
it's
is.
gone. The listing apparently like vanished. No one can find that listing. It was from
Oh, really?
a Chinese website that had a competitor apparently, and then there was also I think a French company that also had a competitor, and that you can't buy that either. So everyone's jumping on that bandwagon of trying to sell a competitor for the Steam machine. You know,
I don't know if it comes with a controller or not.
I know a control they can include to really drive up the value. How about that Anbernic G01?
We do the G01 for that.
No,
Hey, what's up, Lisa?
there you go.
Hey, Lisa.
And a big pop-up to
There's the Steamroller. So this thing
Yeah.
looks kind of cool. I don't know anything about the company though, so like I don't know if it's legit. I don't know if it's, but what they're advertising on paper and what they're showing here looks pretty compelling. If you can't get your hands on a Steam machine, it's close. It's bigger, but it is
Yeah.
pretty beefy.
I think like it's tough. Like I think this is a great idea. You know, competitors are stepping up to show like, hey, you know, you can get this configuration for the same price. Don't feel bad like you're gonna missing out on the Steam machine. At the same time, I wonder how many people are buying a Steam machine because they really do like that size, that form factor, right? So I know there was a time like in my PC journey where I needed the smallest form factors for everything, and I was willing to pay extra for that. And that's maybe one element that a lot of these companies are missing, that some people don't want this big desktop sitting in their living room or on their desktop or whatever it is, you know.
Just buy a mini PC.
Well, someone in
Yeah.
chat says here to buy a G02.
Oh.
You know that the G02s are showing up now. People who bought the new branded, the Sunayo brand. It says like inspired or no, invested
No.
by Lenovo.
Invested by Lenovo.
So actually, we got Triheck in our Discord who bought that, and he showed me just today he got that order in. So do we have this, Sony? I shared some pics in chat earlier. We can pull it up in a minute.
Holy crap.
What?
I just have somebody released Linux for the Sega Mega Drive.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Yeah, why not?
Dude, that's sweet.
Let's
I
do
love
it.
I love the community sometimes.
I'm gonna install
That is
Undo
wild.
on it.
Awesome. Impregnated by Lenovo. Close.
Who? Why?
So
No, I'm just-
super zoom in on this. Enhance. It's at the top. So now they removed the Lenovo branding, except for the very top. It says invested by Lenovo, and it
Tell me
shows you
don't want
right
to
there.
get sued without telling me.
And then they taped an SD card full of ROMs right to the front of the box. Not even subtle. Just taped over the handheld on top of the box.
Hey, the ones that have the Lenovo branded one actually have like a collector's item now.
Well, the actual unit is saying is branded
Yeah.
Sunayo too. If you
Yeah,
open it up,
so-
yeah.
I can't wait for like the retrospective video, like 10 years from now. Like Remember when Lenovo made that retro handheld?
Nobody will remember that, Rob.
No,
Nobody
nobody's going to
will-
remember that.
nobody
And I'm
will
going to wonder why
remember
it got
that.
5 views.
We will remember that because we are demented and we do this show every week. And some of our viewers there who are not demented may remember. But beyond that, no, who's going to remember this in 10 years? You know?
I almost want to buy it just because it says invested by Lenovo, but I also know better not to buy. I'm trying to be better about the e-waste.
You don't need it. You know, we unboxed the one unit that Russ did. I don't know. Did Russ release his video on that? He did. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was probably one of the better 3326 vertical handhelds.
Yeah.
You know, there's that, but it was still too expensive at like what, $60-$70. Pretty good buy at like 30 or 40 though.
I mean, it got down to like $50 at one point. I remember that.
50
So I remember
50's
I
all right.
almost pulled the trigger. I was so close.
50's
and
all
I
right.
said, no, don't need it.
Yeah, but it's another one that's just going to go poof in the night.
For sure.
Nothing special. Come on.
Another 3326. I mean, it's like, how many of these do we have already? You know.
And then speaking of Valve, so Valve said to dbrand, they're like, no, you can't do Portal. You can't do Portal cubes. It's intellectual property.
How do you not? I mean, look, dbrand's not a small company. Like,
Right.
How do you not run this by first to make sure that you can
Just
do
to make
this?
sure it's chill. Maybe it's like
Because
us.
it's part of their shtick.
Like they do what they want, right?
I mean, basically, as far as
I
know.
mean, I don't know if you guys remember, but dbrand was the same company that sold the not Animal Crossing skins for the Switch.
in the Tears of the Kingdom one.
See?
Yeah.
And did Nintendo do a cease and desist with them for that?
No?
No, they just. I think that dbrand knew that they were playing with fire and got out of Dodge before it was too late.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Which
they
seems
basically-
to be their thing that they do anyway.
Yeah.
Valve just didn't let them play around.
Yeah.
They're like, "Nah, dog, you're not doing this."
Yeah, we're straight out the gate.
We're actually selling our own of this.
Oh my god.
That also wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Gabe's like from his fourth yacht is just
yeah, he's like, wait, I can
use
fund the
this.
5th yacht with this.
Right.
Dude, I want Gabe's yacht to race Linus's
Which one?
jet.
Like a
Although
Forza
Linus is going to have to
Horizon
have a pretty good
showcase.
handicap for
Oh,
that to
no.
work.
We should have a showcase event that's you're racing Gaben's yacht, basically.
You're racing. Actually, I want Linus on on Gabe's other yacht to race his main yacht, and then
What
Rob,
about his
you take
other yacht.
his other yacht. Andrew, you take that one, and then Rob, Dan, and I will have the remaining yacht.
Did you say Romanian yacht?
Okay, just
The remaining yacht. There's 4 yachts. I imagine there's 4 yachts.
I like how you just put Andrew all alone.
Why is he on his own yacht?
Why is he on his own?
That's
I
fine.
figure he'd be. I figure
What's
he'd
it called?
Be
The Red
chill.
Dragon?
Nah, that's
Well, I
fine.
figure him and Zoo would be on there, and they just take each other out.
Excuse me?
But wait. I'm confused. So what happens to the other 2 yachts?
We got
I-
Gabe on one.
We got Gabe on one.
Oh, I thought we were
We
going to
got Linus
overthrow
on
him.
one.
And
no,
oh.
we need the whole RH crew on one. So we're all going to be on one.
Y'all will be all
Canadian YouTubers can be on the 4th one, and then we'll race.
And then we can make a TV show about it.
Yeah, it'll be called.
Nah, F your yacht. I'm getting a paddleboat.
RH Down Under.
Throw me in my own yacht by myself, and then no, I'm on a
Yeah,
paddleboat.
why did you just single Andrew
How?
out there? I don't
I don't
understand.
know because Andrew was speaking at the time. I said, "Okay, well, you get a yacht then too."
And then he forgot that. he
I didn't
only
plan
had
out. I
one
didn't
yacht.
plan out the yacht. I didn't plan out the yacht arrangements very well. I'm sorry.
We're gonna race the yachts from his mansion in Washington, to his new mansion in Florida.
Yes, and then
That's a long trip.
we're gonna teach people
Yeah.
about avoiding huge ships.
And speaking of avoiding huge ships, let's avoid that.
Let's avoid the rest of this topic. Next.
Oh, yeah.
Rob's Hardware Corner.
Hey, what do you know? Lenovo's got another tablet on the way. And I
Oh.
guessed it's from the Legion lineup. I mean, I don't know what gives it away,
What?
but it's pretty obvious.
That's the biggest font I've ever seen. On
I love
any
the
of
camera though.
products.
So it has all we know about this is that it's a Legion branded tablet, and it has a 50 megapixel camera on the back, and boy, that camera is like, wow.
That looks
And-
like a big tablet.
So that's about it. I mean, I just thought it would be interesting to share. I know a lot of us like the Legion tabs, and many of us own them, and it looks like there's another one on the way. I don't know what this is going to satisfy in terms of the market, since we have an 11-inch one, I believe, and then of course the Y700 everyone loves, and I'm
They
like,
can be yours with 8 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of storage for a low price of $1,299.
But maybe 8 Gen 5?
yeah, I wonder, like, is this positioned as an alternative, like as a budget alternative? Is it going to be a high-end competitor, which I don't get because they're already using high-end chips in the one that's in the market. So it's like, I don't know. I guess we'll find out soon enough. It's on display, so yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Let's see what this is, Lenovo, and I hope it's OLED. Please. Please.
That's a good point. It could be that. It could be finally the OLED tab that we've been waiting for.
No other choice.
You're
Magic.
onto something. What do you know? What do you know?
I know nothing. Once again,
You say that all the time.
well, I did. Did I last week when we said I know nothing about an 8 Gen 2 in the RP Nova? Yes, that ended up being correct, but that was pure stupid luck.
Doubt.
Doubt, yeah. Press X to doubt.
Let's talk about this.
Yeah, I thought this would be a fun one just to have a conversation about, with Chad and then all of us amongst ourselves here. So it's interesting because, it kind of plays into all the RAM and the increasing prices. PlayStation and Xbox, both camps are definitely not going to be happy with this news because PlayStation actually saw the worst hardware sales for the month of May since the year 2000. The lowest amount of hardware sales for PlayStation. And for Xbox, Xbox, well, we already know what's going on with Xbox. It's just a ship that keeps on sinking. Surprisingly, though, Nintendo actually came away probably the best when it comes to hardware sales, just because of the fact that their
Switch 2.
lead time in terms of their price increase, they're pretty far out. They haven't even done it yet. And so, that is kind of the value choice at this point in terms of new hardware. If you want to pick something up, that's the cheapest thing right there. So, yeah, I mean, Nintendo doing pretty well. There you go. It's the second fastest selling video game hardware in U.S. tracked history, and only the Game Boy Advance's 6.5 million units exceed it. So,
Wow.
if there was any doubt that the Switch 2 is not doing well, that's definitely not going to be it, because it actually is. It's the second fastest selling video game hardware. So, good for them. I mean, obviously Nintendo has figured something out in terms of how to make do with what's going on in the crazy situation here. So, it's kind of interesting.
And then also Cyber says that tablet, the Lenovo tablet, does have OLED. He said PLED, but I assume he means OLED. Another Inigo Montoya, it will be OLED.
There we go. Yep. So what they're doing with that is trying to be a competitor to the Red Magic one. That's
Finally.
what it is. They need OLED and they know it. So
I hope that one's compatible with some of the accessories already, for the Y700.
be smart. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to have to rebuy accessories for that.
Yeah, so it was just interesting. Also, I think the industry as a whole did very well in May in terms of just software. They actually saw growth in the market, which that's interesting because it comes at a time where, as we know, a lot of studios have been either closed or a lot of layoffs and things like that, and so someone's making money, and that's the thing that's also kind of an interesting picture to paint there, where they're profitable, but what's happening there? What's going on? So
Well, I mean, 007 First Light.
I can't believe the sales on
crazy.
that. Yeah, that's insane. I was not expecting that to do that well.
Band's beloved Forza Horizon 6
I'm
is in
actually
second
shocked
place.
by that. I'm actually
And then
shocked.
your beloved Batman's in third place. So
Yeah, I cannot believe that. I actually bought the top 3 games there.
Andrew's
And-
game is down at ninth place.
The game's also
That
almost
game is like a
year old and
year
full
old.
I
of
know.
cheaters.
It's incredible. It's still on the top 10.
Hey, go Yoshi! All right.
Well,
I actually bought the Taiwanese version of Yoshi right before I got on my airplane because I needed to get rid of my cash that I had.
My son was playing so much Yoshi today.
I was gonna say, Call of Duty is the only game on this list that wasn't in the top 10 last time they checked.
Oh, hey. So Black
So-
Ops 7, with all of its horrible feedback on Steam, negative reviews, it's still made people love playing it.
It's doing better
Just
than
me-
it was.
They just made Nicolas Cage a playable character.
Oh,
Just
I'm-
amazing.
Right?
I need
Yep.
this. Is it on sale during the Steam sale? That's it. It's time. It's time.
I've owned it since launch, so I don't know.
We're going to find out, Andrew.
I need to pre-order the next one because that's coming out soon.
Can't believe they put Nicolas Cage in another game.
It is. It's half off.
And I make sure it's the right Black Ops and not.
Call of Duty Black Ops 7, mostly negative feedback.
Well, that sounds
35,
right. That's all
35
done.
bucks. Yep.
Mostly negative feedback.
The other one comes out in what? September? It's like earlier than normal.
Oh, we only have to wait 2 months.
Let me double check that. I'm probably wrong because I'm usually wrong about most things.
Yeah, Andrew. Always so
I know
wrong.
Halo. I think Halo's coming out. The remastered's coming out next month, which I will probably stop playing Call of Duty for. I don't know what the next one is. Stop.
So, I have two games that I think are probably worth taking a look at, and they kind of fall into the same category as each other. But the first one on that list is actually a game called Dart Racer.
Hell yeah.
If you can't tell just by looking at it, it kind of follows that like Nintendo 64 style of, they describe it as pod racing. But my mind also kind of goes to like F-Zero style games as well. And this one is interesting not only because of the whole setup, but the fact that this one also has VR capability as well. So
That looks fun.
this isn't something that you usually see in a lot of racing games. The only other one that I can kind of think of off the top of my head that's this pod racer style that has VR capability is Ballistic in G.
Oh,
But yeah, see, Rob knows what I'm talking about. But this one, it just came out June 23rd, and I don't is it still in early access? Sony, can you scroll down? Yeah, it's still in early access, but it's showing a lot of promise for what it is. It's only $8. I think it's worth the pickup. Yeah, you can see the maps go all over the place. A lot of different setups, a lot of different tracks, a lot of different ways to play, and as you can see, a lot of customization for it as well.
So this is Ban's first boppin' game, which is now in the family library. What's your second boppin' game, Mr. Ban?
Like I mentioned, both of them are along the same vein, but the other one's Aero GPX. It's similar in the sense that it's a lot of pod racing, a lot of flying.
Oh, this looks cool.
But
I
to
like
me,
this.
I think it has it's been out since 2024 in early access at least, but I think it has a cooler art style. I think it's got a lot more speed to it, and while
Yeah,
it
this
doesn't
is like
have
F-Zero.
Yeah.
while it doesn't have VR capability, I think it's got just as much promise, if not, more to
Got
it.
a little bit of a fast racing fast racing vibe.
Oh yeah, that's actually, I was trying to remember what I was thinking of when I saw this for the first time, and that's definitely
Yeah,
what I was getting for it.
this is cool looking.
Yeah. This one I'm down for. The other one looks pretty good too, but this is the one I want to like install tonight.
And this one's no longer in early access, right? It's
This-
now.
This one is still in early
Oh, okay.
access for some
Interesting.
reason, despite the fact that it seems really polished.
They got to be close to like 1.0 on this, right? It's been out so long.
more than likely.
The developers are pretty active on it.
They seem to be pretty active on this one.
It's Steam Deck compatible. I'm happy with that.
Steam Deck compatible, game native compatible. Like, you could play this on pretty much anything that runs your Steam games. This one is a little bit more expensive. Rather than $9 to $10, it's closer to $20. But Steam sale right now, 15% off
You get 15
through
off.
July 9th. So it is $16.99 instead.
Tech Expert, thanks for the super chat. Anyone here in the Steam Machine reservation queue? I signed up for all 4,
Same.
and I ended up getting one of the 512s with the controller.
Yep,
So
same one.
I'm checking, daily for those emails. You get like a 3-day grace period to actually
nice.
purchase, which is
nice.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they throw it back in the queue.
What do you think about? I mean, like, not to derail this topic, but what do you think about that system? I actually think it's a little bit more fair in terms of just trying to combat those scalpers. I mean, it's going to happen no matter what. But
I think it's the best they could do. I think it's worth experimenting with, and it seems like it's helping. But I mean, you still have scalpers on eBay who are putting their reservation listings up for $2,000+
By the way, I think that goes against eBay policy. Like, legitimately, is not a thing.
You
So
can't be doing that.
In case you don't know, eBay's policy for selling items is you cannot sell an intangible item. And that includes pre-orders, reservations.
Right.
Unfortunately for Rob, that includes spells and like potions.
Yeah, my eBay account got closed because of ban. He reported me. I was just trying to sell some scrolls, and
But if you happen to see a Steam a Steam Machine reservation on eBay, and it's an intangible item, I'm not going to stop you from putting out a report or anything. But that's definitely an option.
Well,
someone said cornflakes that look like Jesus. Now the thing is that that's tangible. That's tangible, so you can get away with that. Yeah.
That you could actually do that, but you don't need a Steam Machine technically. Yeah, it's nice to have, and you get CEC with that, and it's just it's a console.
I know there are people who have been waiting for this, so yeah, maybe
of course.
Someone's been saving for it or waiting for it.
Of course,
this is what they want in their living room. So totally. If you have a purpose for it, you need for it, definitely.
But with SteamOS 3.8, you now get basically anything is a Steam Machine. They're adding Intel support. Like this, the latest one added a whole bunch of more compatibility for handhelds and just general PCs. So you can turn, for sure, I know any AMD GPU machine into one, right?
So you say any Steam Machine GPU. I don't think they'll cover like everything, but
Not
a lot
every
of the more
AMD
modern
ever made,
stuff,
but the more modern AMD.
I would say probably like RX 400 and up if I had to take a guess.
And now we have Intel support, the start of Intel support too, right?
Yes.
Okay, and
I'm sure Rob is doing something with that.
we're just missing NVIDIA.
That is going to take a while to be.
And that's the big one. That's the big one, I know.
I struggle to see that one coming anytime soon, personally.
Yes, because that stuff is closed. Their drivers are closed.
Yeah. But
you can get a HDMI CEC cable for $30 on Amazon. So that fixes one of the complaints people have about building their own Steam machine.
I might have to go look into that.
I mean, yeah.
So, Rob, do you think I can turn the Mac Pro into a Steam machine?
What chip? What? No, you can't.
It's got an AMD chip in
but
it.
it won't have the handheld mode like that what people want.
Yeah, ban.
Yeah, but like it's a Steam
too
machine.
old.
It could be a Steam machine.
Oh my!
I mean,
Not everything's a Steam machine. Okay, it
Bazite
only works for
does have support
Xbox.
For it, you can put Bazite on it.
Bam, that's an
Ban.
Xbox, not a Steam machine.
Casualties of Gaming here, thank you for your super chat, says, what if I get a Steam machine and paint Cornflake Jesus on it? How much will people pay for that? Easily the same price that it is normally.
That was the mistake I made. I should have sold my Dark Scrolls with a pre-order for the Steam machine. That might have gotten me around that.
See, that's the thing. You got to sell something physical that you can ship to them with something intangible.
Done.
That's the wrong one.
Andrew.
Andrew's software ketchup. What's up, man? What do you got for us
Hi.
this week? Hey.
Hi.
Leaf.
Also, thanks, Ben.
Leaf is a new custom firmware for the Minilooooong.
Oh, my loong.
Yeah, this one is built on, so it's kind of like, what was it? MIUI. That is built on top of the stock firmware. So you're not like, yeah, as far as I understand. Yeah, built to ride on top of the stock OS. I haven't yet tried this out, but I have because I've been tinkering with another custom firmware on another device that I cannot share just yet. But this is something I'm going to tinker with tonight and tomorrow. Because I am all for the Minilooooong, and I am all for... I quit. I'm just quit.
No, Jordan in chat says Leaf to cover my mini.
See, it all works out.
See,
Yeah,
you
no.
just helped him.
It looks pretty cool. I want to check it out. And this is actually the website that you go to if you want to play around with that.
This actually looks
the
amazing.
Pocket Nova customizer. They're the ones who put it together. I don't know where it's at, but they're the ones who did it.
Sweet, man. Okay, this looks pretty cool. I got my Minilooooong, not here with me, but I'm gonna load this on when I get home. Maybe
I
I brought my RG Rotate with me.
I just enjoy custom firmware. Yes, I know we have MUOS, and I'm going to forget all of the ones that I use, but like Spruce and Newly and all that, and Rocknix, obviously. But it's nice every once in a while to see like something new come out, even if it's built on top of something else. Like, it's just refreshing because it's fun. Especially with handhelds being so damn expensive now.
It is, yeah. No, this is really cool, man. I mean, and you are the software guy, so it makes sense why you like the custom firmware. And I do too. I don't always have time to try out every variant, but
The funny thing is, I like hardware more than software. But Rob is Rob, so I'm the software guy now.
right, he kind of pulls like gravity to him, the hardware to him.
Yeah,
and you catch the software that's kind of
I hate
flopping
everything
off.
about this damn conversation.
Okay, so anyways, thank you.
But yeah, go check out Leaf.
And Romm.
Yeah, so apparently this was a thing. I have not installed it yet, but Romm 5.0 is here in the first alpha. I don't know much, except for it's all new and it's a completely overhauled interface. Romm has been cooking. Like, they've been pushing updates all the time, constantly for the previous 4.x version. And I really, 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 really enjoy them. It has shared save states, shared screenshots. It's just that everything you could want from a self-hosted ROM library organizer.
I like their 3D box art.
Yeah.
And their UI is really
cool.
slick. This is what I need to play with some more. They've been cooking over there, man. This and what was the other one? Afterplay was one I was messing with last week.
Yeah, that's right. That's the end browser, the one that Jim did an interview with the folks over there.
That's right. Yep.
So yeah, I need to install ROM 5.0 not on my main.
Like a VM or something.
Oh, no, I've got a all SSD NAS that I just set up with Zima OS.
Wow.
That I'm gonna probably load this up on.
That sounds good. And Casualties of Gaming says Cornflake Jesus doesn't appear to be allowed on eBay anymore. If you wanted to know.
Van probably reported it. He's just been on a rampage with
I
reporting
only
listings.
report Rob's listings.
You can't report any of my listings. You got my eBay account taken down.
That means I did what I needed to.
So leave Cornflake Jesus alone then.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on now. Also, there's a sneak peek at a foldable gaming mode in Android 17.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
What?
Yeah, so
Yes.
I think we talked about this last week or 2 weeks ago when it was announced, when they dropped Android 17, but it's not active yet. Basically, this lets you turn your phone into, like, it gives you actual controls, customizable controls through Android instead of having to worry about it through the emulator or a game or something like that. This post has a lot of
Wow.
screenshots in it. It's from Mishal Rahman. He has been in the Android scene for a very long time. He is a very nice gentleman. He formerly was at XDA, and then now he's at Google. Like, he works for Google.
Nice.
Yeah,
Looks like the TrimUI Brick Pro a little bit.
but no, I was just like, I just wanted to point this out because, like, there were some people. I don't think anybody in RH Discord cared, but there were some people who were wondering how it would work. And this is basically overview, since we don't have it quite yet. But
This
it's
is
coming.
gnarly. Yeah,
This
and
is
so
a
it
very
splits-
clever use of the of a foldable, I think, and I'm
Yeah.
glad to see that it's implemented.
I'm glad to see that there's customs. It's not like bare bones. Like, you can customize the buttons and the
Yeah,
layout.
it's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Because like, I also wouldn't have put it past Google to be like, nah, you get D-pad, maybe a joystick, and ABXY, and that's it. Like, it would not have surprised me.
Now, I will say that for me personally, this is definitely not my kind of thing. I can't do
This is
analog
just-
stick controls like on a touchscreen. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't register with my brain.
When I first saw this, the immediate first reaction I had was, "Oh, cool! How many more people are going to break their foldable phones, by
Oh.
trying to jam their fingers into the screen?" But yeah, no,
Ouch.
I just thought it was cool. That's all.
Yeah, I think it's cool too.
No, that's
I'm
awesome.
all for giving people more options and things like that, and this is going to make someone happy. So why not? You know.
The Ninja, the Nintendo Didja super chat. Heart your channel. Please respond to my super chat above. Question mark? Is there one we missed? I scrolled up. I couldn't find another one. So if we missed one, let me know. But we heart you too. Thank you. Radford. I sent a link to the Pocket Nova thing in Rob's DMs. Rob, check your DMs. There's a thing in
Oh
there.
yeah, Doorman Mike. He sent me the same thing. I just dropped it in chat.
Put this on your RJ Rotato.
Put this on our screen. Put this on the screen right now.
Hurry. Nova colorways.
Oh, look at that.
What?
Andrew's got a RTD themed cloth.
It's just purple, Rob.
Colorway Studio. Build your custom Nova.
Wait, this is on the Leaf page.
I said that before. If you were listening.
Sorry.
Yeah, ban.
You know what,
Yeah,
that's my
man.
fault. You know what? I'll leave.
Wow.
Don't worry. I'm out of here.
So
Oh, that was good.
So you use the Minilooooong to customize your Retroid Pocket Nova?
Because they already had the website up, so they just added it.
Amazing.
No,
Oh wait, shut up.
No.
I need the purple with the rainbow
No.
buttons with the Skittle buttons. That's my build. I ordered those buttons and the DMG. What's the purple look like with the DMG? Where's the Facebook? ABXY they call it. Oh, there you go. See that? See, man, that looks all right.
That's
I think
kinda
that looks
cool.
good.
I'm okay with that.
I think that looks just fine. It looks like my my Miu Mini Plus. The watermelon, not sure on this one. What about like teal buttons on the red? That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, the ABXY teals.
This is a very cool tool, though,
It is really cool.
because
This
you
is
can
awesome.
visualize it and then decide on what your combination is going to be. I like that.
And thank you, Andrew, for your info on all of this. He's peeing right now, so he won't know this unless he listens back. How much we appreciate him. We love him.
Way to
You'll
put him
never
on
know.
blast that he's peeing right now.
I just assume that's what he's doing.
No,
Well,
he
racing-
said it. He said it. He said he's peeing.
Well, so now great. Now you've outed what he's been doing to the world, Rob. Come on.
I mean, he outed himself because he told us that he was peeing.
He wrote it in the private chat. That's basically the same. Hey, it's game of the week, game of the quarter, game of the month time. You have, what is it, 1 day left to finish this game of the quarter game, Racing Lagoon. So, yeah. Get to it. 31 hours. Good luck.
You have 1 day, less than 1 day to go.
And 1 day left to beat Panzer Dragoon, Sonic Adventure, or Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. So good luck to those of you who are finishing these up. If some of you are just starting them, good luck. Panzer Dragoon you could do. You could definitely do that. Sonic even, potentially. I'm sure speedrunners out there could easily do it.
Sonic is a little rough around the edges there.
Game of the week now is called SOS, Super Nintendo game. And I don't know much beyond that. It's a tilted view.
I was gonna say, why is it?
The description's not attached to this one. Let me look this up. What is this?
Why is this?
Like
Why is it
Titanic.
crooked?
It's the Titanic simulator?
Yeah,
It
basically.
is.
Oh, okay. That's
It
kind of
is.
interesting.
This is kind of cool.
Oh, it's from Human. It's the guys that made the firefighter game on Super Nintendo.
What? It's a sequel to the game that was released later in Japan for the PlayStation, known as Septentrion Out of the Blue. It is inspired. So it's inspired by the Poseidon Adventure. Basically, sinking ship. Yeah, Titanic.
I don't need to
Off the
play it.
coast
I
of
know how
England.
this ends. Jack dies,
Yeah, everybody sinks
Spoiler
except for
alert.
Rose.
except for Rose, even though there was enough room for.
Well, there are
Jack.
other people too. Other people made it out of there. They didn't have enough lifeboats.
But
There's a whole
Jack could have
problem.
made it.
They were going too fast,
Too
and
furious.
they were too confident. They were like, it doesn't sink. It's too furious. They didn't realize the icebergs were under the water. My God. Tales Lotus time. So if you want to play Titanic Simulator, 2 hours or less to beat this, beat it by the next coming Saturday here. Get yourself half a point. SOS. Jordan, Rose selfish as hell. He could have fit on the little plank. He could have fit. She needed leg room. Give me a break.
If only that iceberg had that book about how to avoid huge ships.
If they would have known.
So many lives.
Well, what games are you all playing? Are you playing Game of the Week? Are you playing something else? Let us know what you're playing. And also, now let's answer your questions and let you all get back to your Monday. We got viewer mail here. Conrad, question for the pod. What Nova colors did you pick up? We talked about this a little earlier. And I know I did 8 gig purple. And Rob and Van and Andrew, I forgot yours now.
I went with 12 gigs, purple with ice blue button set.
12 gig, 16-bit.
8 gig crystal.
Hey.
I almost went for crystal. I was like, ooh, the crystal's pretty nice.
Excellent choices. What I want to know, though, and great question, by the way, Conrad. I want to know, what did you all out there, if you ordered a Nova, what did you pre-order? What config? What color? We did a poll, actually, on our YouTube wall, and the most popular color of the transparents was purple, and the most popular color of the opaques was also purple. So, double purple.
Interesting. Purple's a good color.
Out of like 2,000 people voted on that, and yeah, it was purple across the board. Gorillix, this show and all you guys make my week. Oh man, I look forward to Monday nights because of you guys. Gorillix, man, you're awesome. Thank you. Yeah, we look forward to talking to you all every week as well, and we'll keep on doing it. By golly. Zoo reviews GameCube supremacy. That's right. Zoo, I heard you've been making people real mad lately. We love you. Making bacon pancakes. I don't have the funds to support this hobby, but I definitely have enough to support Stubbs' dumpster monologue arena tour. Dude, they took my dumpster today. They waited. The city waited till the moment I went on vacation. And I saw my front door camera footage. The city comes by, and they take the dumpster away. Like, nothing I can do. I'm yelling at them through the microphone on the door. Stop! That's my dumpster. No regard. Sure, it was full. Oh, it was full to the brim. A little over, in fact. Still can't believe this. I had a week left. I could have put paper in there. My God.
Or the G01, where it belongs.
Or G's. I did throw a couple things in there that No lithium batteries. We take those to the hazardous waste facility.
This is great.
That's
definitely Stubbs.
That's me.
That was definitely Stubbs.
It's 20 yards.
Yeah.
Perfect rusty metal. The door opened so creakily and it was so loud. Trying not to wake the kids. I'm trying to put stuff in the dumpster at midnight. Open the door. Like, no. This is crap. Until next year.
Next year, how
embarrassing
much
the show.
stuff are you hoarding?
Remember this? Remember Helena Bonham Carter? Remember Lord of the Rings? Remember Pearl Harbor? Remember that shit? Okay. Let's move on. Anything else we got, Sony, before I lose my mind? Very good.
We did it.
He's just continuing to show people upset. I like the commitment to the bit. Ultimac 8730. Am I too late to the stream? You're never too late. You showed up precisely when you should show up.
We're about to get copyright strike for this.
I suppose. Good video. Thank you, Sony. All right. That's all. That's all, folks. What in your life are you strangely obsessed with that you can't let go of? I want to know. If you want the best prices on gaming handhelds, don't forget to check out handheld.deals. We got
why
live,
is that band keyboard on the main page?
We got Epo Maker in there. We got live pricing on here now. Very exciting. Very cool.
That is
the
really
RP Nova, as well as all the other classic and popular ones, should be here. Actually, I don't know where the Nova is, but it's somewhere. There's a search bar. Hey, Jude the Dude. Hope you guys are enjoying the toys, the good stuff, and thanks for watching. All right, everybody. Well, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Once again, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share to stay in the know for all of your favorite retro handhelds. And a special thanks once again to our channel members, our patrons, and our subs who make everything possible for us. Perks with RH start for as little as $3 USD per month. Join us in our Discord to chat and play games. And join us on this week's After Dark episode, Thursday at 8 p.m. Pacific and 11 p.m. Eastern. So what are we doing this Thursday? I don't know yet. Stay tuned and find out.
Good question.
It'll be something. Will I still be upset about the city taking my 20-yard perfectly symmetrical dumpster away? Maybe. But until then, Stubbs, on behalf of Rob, Andrew, Ben, Sony, and you all saying, take care of those handhelds. Oh, God. And,
what is happening over there?
I'm trying to see if there's any deer to show you guys.
This whole setup is falling apart.
No, wait. Oh, the camera's over here. And you see any deer? No deer. Damn.
I see Bigfoot back there.
No, well, maybe. Take care of your handhelds and take care of each other, too. We love you. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.